Hello everyone, welcome to the Upfront. For the BJP and the Sangh Parivar, has Muslim hate become the only political weapon? Why is it that in recent years, no matter what the issue, politics, culture, festivals, food, clothing, or even budget allocations, Muslim hate is brought to the forefront? Why is this constant targeting of an entire community not just a strategy but almost a habit? The answer is simple and yet disturbing. Without Muslim hate, BJP's politics collapses. This was evident years ago in a TV debate. Congress spokesperson Akhilesh Pratap Singh challenged BJP's Sudhanshu Trivedi to speak for even 1 minute without using the words Hindu, Muslim, Pakistan, terrorism or Ram. Within seconds, Trivedi mentioned Pakistan. That moment showed the truth. BJP cannot speak politics without dragging Muslims or Pakistan into it. And today, the situation is even worse. BJP leaders at every level, whether in television debates, election rallies, or even in parliament, fall back on one narrative: Muslims are the problem. It is shocking because this is a party that calls itself the world's largest. It has resources, grassroots strength, manpower, and organization. Yet politically, it has reduced itself to one trick pony, thriving only on hate. Take the case of writer Banu Mushtaq, chosen to inaugurate Mysuru Dasara. Dasara is Karnataka's cultural pride, a celebration beyond religion. But BJP leaders created a storm. Why? Because Banu Mushtaq is Muslim and, more importantly, a progressive Muslim woman. Former Deputy CM R. Ashoka, State President Vijendra, MLA Basangauda Yatnal, and MP Pratap Sinha all objected. They asked if her religion would allow her to worship goddess Chamundeshwari. They questioned her beliefs. They demanded she prove her loyalty by performing Hindu rituals. This wasn't about Dasara, it was about sending one message that a Muslim, no matter how accomplished, has no right to represent Karnataka's culture. We saw a similar pattern in the Dharmasthala case. Instead of addressing allegations fairly, BJP leaders gave it a communal color, dragging in Hindus and Muslims where there was no such angle. Even something as technical as banning loud DJ systems during festivals was turned into a Hindu-Muslim issue. The government order applied equally to Ganeshotsav and Eid Milad, but BJP framed it as an attack on Hindu festivals. They conveniently forgot it was their own government that had once enforced the same restriction. Budgets are another target. When the Karnataka government presented a budget with welfare measures for all the sections, BJP leaders called it appeasement and even mocked it as a halal budget or Pakistan's budget. They ignored the fact that Muslims received less than 1% of the allocations. What mattered was creating a perception that the entire budget was for Muslims. When the assembly passed a small 4% reservation for Muslim contractors in public works, BJP protested bitterly. Even efficient Muslim officers were not spared. Gulbarga DC Fawzia Tarannum was humiliated publicly by a BJP MLC who called her Pakistani. An IS officer with a stellar record reduced to a suspect just because of her religion. And this mentality that being Muslim makes you automatically anti-national is the rot inside the BJP's politics. The hijab ban is another example. Muslim students asking for their constitutional rights were branded extremist. BJP leaders openly called them anti-national. Soon after the halal meat controversy, Hindutva groups supported by BJP campaigned to boycott Muslim vendors. Even temple fairs and markets displayed banners banning Muslim traders. Poor vendors were attacked and their livelihoods destroyed, all in the name of the religion. And whenever Muslims are victims of violence, propaganda machinery goes to the work. When Kashmiri cleric Muhammad Iqbal was killed in a terror attack, fake news spread calling him a terrorist. Muslim deaths are twisted into a Muslim guilt. In election, Prime Minister Modi himself has used speeches suggesting that Muslims steal Hindu wealth and resources. Home Minister Amit Shah and several BJP CMs have resorted to similar rhetoric. Hate speech has become normalized not just by fringe elements but by the very top leadership. We have even seen BJP leaders openly encourage people to store weapons to prepare for communal conflict. Hate speech rallies where Muslims are called traitors and terrorists continue without consequences. Meanwhile, media houses amplify this agenda. Headlines scream Muslim names when accused but hide their identity when victims. Fake narratives are built daily to demonize the community. This pattern is consistent and deliberate. Every festival, every social issue, every budget, and every law is framed with one intention: to deepen Hindu-Muslim divides. Because BJP has realized that hate is their most reliable election strategy. But what does it mean for our democracy? It means we are witnessing the collapse of inclusive politics. It means minorities are treated as suspects in their own country. It means India's secular fabric is under constant assault. Friends, the question is simple: can BJP ever imagine politics without Muslim hate? Or has it reduced itself to a party that survives only by dividing Indians? This is the truth we need to confront. That's all for today. If you like the content we provide, please subscribe to the Upfront and press the bell icon to get notification of all our updates. Please share our videos and educate others. Thank you.